Thought we had a good practice. Again, I really feel like our guys have responded really well this week, and you know, like any of the other weeks that we've come back off tough losses, they've just really, you know, they've been very focused and very willing to get better. And so again, I think we've had a very good week of practice. Obviously, we have a little bit more time left to prepare, which we'll need every minute of it. But overall, I think it's been a really good week, and it's going to be a great challenge for us. And I really feel like our team's going to be ready to play. And again, it's going to be a challenge for us.
Gene, do you think in these days of offenses, high-scoring offenses, is that when it used to be you got beat 21-7, that was getting beat bad? Has it become just a lot easier now if you're just a little off to get beat by 4 or 5 touchdowns instead of 1 or 2 touchdowns?
You know, I think obviously all circumstances are different. You know, but I think the day and age of these different offensive philosophies have changed the game some. You know, you can even see a little bit trickle up to the NFL. You know, and even you know, you look at the NFL and there's a lot of high-scoring games there with different things that people do. You know, I think that certainly you see more points scored now, and you see, you know, in this day and age that offenses are so explosive that in a matter of minutes, you know, you can see 14, 21, 28 points scored. Certainly, that's the case if you turn the ball over, you don't protect the ball yourself. But you know, there's just you know, there's a lot of new ideas out there and a lot of explosive offenses with great players, and I think it's pretty simple when you look at stats these days. I mean, how many teams average 450, 500 yards a game? You know, there's a lot of them out there.
That's always seemed, over time, that's been kind of a cyclical thing. You think it'll cycle back to defense at some point?
You know, I think this game always goes in cycles. You know, I really do. And you know, I think defenses eventually catch up with kind of the new wave of things out there. You know, but, you know, it really, I mean, any way you slice it, it's always going to still come down to blocking and tackling, you know, and having right guys in the right positions and things of that nature. But you know, I know particularly in college, when you have quarterbacks that are running quarterbacks, you know, that have the ability athletically to give an offense another dimension other than just throwing the football, I think you're looking, you know, you open up a whole new realm of how to play defense. And, you know, so many college teams now have those type of guys, and so many college teams recruit those type of guys, and you know, again, it becomes very challenging for defenses.
What have you seen out of Emory this week, and you feel a little better about him going into the weekend?
You know, I'm gonna say I feel a little better, comparatively speaking, if we compare to where we were this time last week. But you know, again, you know, it's going to be day to day. I mean, it really is. It's going to be a game time decision, in my opinion. He's tried to do more. He's not where we would like him to be, you know, and so only time is going to tell here in the next 72 hours or whatnot. But right now, for me to say that he can play in the game full tilt, I can't say that.
With Trevon only practicing a couple of days and then kind of getting thrown there, you seen him kind of
yes.
jumping back into the mix now?
Yes, and Trevon should be, you know, Trevon should be full speed. And, you know, based on what I've seen so far, unless something else happens. But he should be in a better place than he was this time last week. So, you know, we expect him to play and expect him to be at, you know, further along than he was, you know, last Saturday.
As far as Emory last week, you guys took him and he kind of warmed up, was just kind of hoping for a miracle, maybe he'll be all right?
You know, you take him, and, you know, of course, we do treatments on Friday nights, and, you know, we continue that all the way through. Do it on Saturday mornings. You know, we try to get as many, you know, treatment opportunities as we can for these guys to see where they may end up, you know, on game day. And again, it's you don't know where they're going to end up, but we're always going to, if we feel like there's any chance at all, you know, we're going to take them and work them down to the 11th hour and see if there's an opportunity for them to play.
Is that ability to run, is that something that Mackey has given Ole Miss?
Yeah, no question about it. No question about it. He's very similar to Mazzoli from last year in terms of, you know, the type of offense you can run with him in there. You know, him bringing another, you know, threat to the defense on the ground. But make no mistake about it, he can throw the ball too. I mean, he can throw it, and I think you can see, you know, there's been an evolution with him in terms of comfort level with the offense, and you know how far he's come from the beginning of the year, and what he, you know, what he looks like, he feels like comfort level wise. From our eyes, is that, you know, he's really settled in on some things that he feels good about, both throwing and running, and the dimension he brings to the run game. So, no question about it, he definitely adds another dimension, particularly when things break down, even in the pass game, and his ability to scramble and make things happen.